and 10 at the 14-yard line.
In motion, Reed. Now Allen on first down. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
First and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the Ravens' 3-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's hauled in at the 2. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now third and
Allen going to throw here on 3rd and goal. Open man. He's got it for the touchdown. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Leads to second and 10.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And he's going to be taken down as be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
Now give up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
On 2nd down, Allen. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Going right, it's taken in. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team.
It's 4th down.
4th down. He'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Ravens offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Second down, Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He gets that to the veteran, Aguilar. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
2 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Henry. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up second.
Back to throw. Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
Back to the ground. One of the Ravens has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On third down, it's Allen.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Jackson from the gun on third down. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Bills offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. The motion man is Johnson. To the air on 2nd down, here's Allen. And this will be incomplete punt. There's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Now, after that near turnover, clock is stopped. We have an injured player. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. The ball comes out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
Illegal blocking the ball. Offense.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short, Jackson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Bills have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns, not a game of hot potato bouncing the ball back and forth.
First and 10, and it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
The motion man is Johnson. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they will finally get him out of bounds. It is a big hitter to close out the 3rd quarter. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Bills. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Jackson. That's caught by Ali. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Jackson now. Aguilar able to make the catch. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Baltimore first
To throw is Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. 2nd and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Jackson up top again. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
This one complete to Atwell. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Again, it's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run. It's Henry. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Jackson looking to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Rolling right. He's going to keep it in, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their
The Bills offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38-yard line. Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. He'll turn and hand this one off. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. From the 44 now. Here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 5.
He takes off, and he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. A run on first down. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. They're going to motion the tight end over here. So now they'll throw it with Allen. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Now Allen facing third and long. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. They'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Now it's Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, second and 4. They'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Jackson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Second down, Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Got Now his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. Quote my total, multi-mogul.
Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Moore with a return. He dodged the tackle. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 36-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner. But they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Your goal as a quarterback going into each and every season is to have a touchdown to interception ratio, Kate, of somewhere 2 to 3, and if you're great, 4 to 1. Anytime it's upside down like his outing last week with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, you know that's not sustainable. It can lead to an awful lot of L's.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer. Now Jackson off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Jackson now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. So you got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay in the field.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Jackson. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled for no gain.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Jackson yet again. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him.
Waste of time.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Carry here for Kelly. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
That's another Browns 1st down.
Chubb here on 1st down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Running right with Chubb. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
York knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
That ties the game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. The defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. Dumped off to his running back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 3rd down, they need 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. We'll get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got it. He's going to lose yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. All the way left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 3-3 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Jackson throwing here. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Pistol snap to Jackson.
The 21-yard line.
Has it down close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
No gain on
Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches.
2nd and goal.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
On the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Jackson looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And they stop him. No touchdown. No 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward? as they get off the field.
Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. This is Kelly. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Pass play now. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the Ravens make the recovery. And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on that turnover and take the lead.
What an unbelievable play defensively, and I don't want to discredit it in any way, Kate. That was awesome. But offensively, that just can't happen. Your ball security has to be a premium in this end of the field. Looking at your own goal line, it wasn't, and the defense made it pay.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 3.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Kelly now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at their ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They are running from the gun with Chubb. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. All set to go now from the 35. It's Henry on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Looking slant route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they'll stop him after a short gain into the 13. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
It's now 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. He brings it in. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a first down plus some yardage.
You take it down.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Kelly now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns getting their offense out there. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down. A whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Throwing it on 2nd down. That's incomplete left side.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Incomplete pass on the throw to the right. So that's our 2-minute warning, Brock. 1:57 left on the scoreboard. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play fake, Jackson.
The pass. He was brought down by Jared Worth. The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long. Lamar's going to keep this one. Shoots away from one. He gets him 8 yards, but they still need 12 now on 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 12.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Down the sideline, past the 25. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Browns 3.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Kelly now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him.
26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. down to start this drive. The throw right side, caught by Njoku. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Is a win for the Ravens. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.